Hey guys, welcome back to the BArnzy channel. This is actually the second time I'm recording this video because the mic came unplugged halfway through the last one. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a race to 10 strikes. I have the new Rockstar amped. It's got the same rocker core from the Rockstar, but this time we have a Pearl version coming with Power Edge, and it has a medium nano load. What does that mean? Not really sure myself. I think what we'll see out of it is something that's a little stronger than a traditional Pearl ball that we see in, say, a Road Warrior, or even like a High Road 40. Lower RG, of course, but this particle load should make it dig in the oil a little bit and be a little less squirty. Now, on the flip side, it's going to make it a bit less angular down the lane. Now, for me, I kind of like balls like this, as long as there's enough push through the front that they don't burn up, because I think that you're able to create a much longer continuous hook motion. I like that. I think sometimes when you get the balls that are a little bit too responsive, like the ones that you think are like hockey stick, I feel like they hook really hard, and then when you're using a little less speed, they get very forward when they get through the pins. So this could be interesting. Now, I just been through all of this in the last video despite not recording it, but I've had some pretty bad issues with my hands and some arthritis and a strain on my ring finger. So I've made some pretty big changes to my grip. I've changed the oval angle, I've changed the size of the holes, changed the finger pitch a little bit, and I've added a little bit of left pitch. So I don't have any balls for comparison today. I've got an Ion Pro, which was kind of the test ball. So there isn't really anything to compare it with, and because I'm not 100% sure this is the right grip, I didn't want to drill like 3 or 4 balls just for this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like kind of a race to 10 strikes. I think it's going to be a little easier than it was in the last video because I'm lined up, but we'll show some of the clips from the last video so you can get an idea of what we were doing. If you want a full in-depth review, BArnzy has compared it to a few other balls, so check that video, that'll be on the channel. But as for that, let's get going. Rockstar amped, Power Edge, we've got the house shot here. Big shout out to Gary Robinson at Strike A Lot Pro Shop here in Austin, inside Highland Lanes, for the help with the grip. Thanks to Highland Lanes for the lanes again, and let's get going. All right, so race to 10. Well, that's a sloppy one, but that counts for 1. So, yeah, what I'm hoping to see out of this is, for me, the Rockstar was a little bit like, when you were using it, it was consistent, but I never knew exactly where it was going to fit in my bag. Sometimes I'd go to tournaments and it feels like it's earlier than the Phase 2, and other times it feels like it was longer and more angular than the Phase 2. I liked it when it felt like it was longer and a bit more angular than the Phase 2. So I'm hoping that this new amped is kind of consistently in that spot, and I can like kind of retire the Rockstar and just use this one. Because I don't use that many symmetrical balls. So let's see. One thing I will say is, I think this ball's pretty strong. I think it picks up pretty early. I think it's got pretty good teeth to dig into the oil. I don't typically use a symmetrical ball this far left on a house shot very often, so I'm kind of intrigued to see if this gives me something a bit different to what I've been using. That was probably a good thing. So we still got 2 strikes. In terms of overall hook, I think that the closest ball to this one has been the Zen. Now, the Zen was kind of a goat ball. I don't think this is as angular as the Zen, so I think some of the straighter players who like the fact that the Zen, you know, they could miss a little fast and it was responsive. I'm not sure that this is going to go the whole way to replacing the Zen. I think this is going to be like a kind of a little bit of a smoother motion than the Zen, so I think some of the higher rev rate guys are going to like it a little more. And maybe, I don't know, it depends where you fit on the scale as to whether I'm considered a higher rev rate or a medium rev rate type guy. On tour, I'm a lower rev rate guy, which isn't really the real world. So I think I'm going to find one of these balls fairly useful for being, you know, something that I can get left with and use my speed to make it hook because it's so continuous. Whereas something that I think is really good for lower rev rate players, the Gremlin, for me, once I move left and I really use slower speed, I struggle to get that one to go through the pins. I've had a little bit more success with the hyperdrive pull when I want to, you know, create that reaction. So having a symmetrical option like that would be quite useful. So there's 4. I think, yeah, I think that this is going to be quite a big step up from, say, something like High Road 40. And I don't know that we necessarily have a ball that's anything like this at the minute, where we have like a pearl cover with that nano load. Maybe if you think there is one and I'm forgetting it, you can let me know in the comments. But I think this ball has been kind of useful in the past, like I say, with the Zen specifically. So, kind of intrigued. One of the other low RG symmetrical balls that we had for is the Phase AI. For me, I felt like the Phase AI really stood up super early, but it was like quite quick when it stood up. And then I felt like it got very forward down the lane and it was hard to manipulate and get to go through the pins. Chris actually liked that one a little more than I did, but like for me, this seems like it's maybe that earlier motion, but it doesn't like change direction as hard, so then it's got like a longer hook window. Anyway, we've got 5 strikes. Let's see if we can get a few more here. Got a little forward on that one with my hand. Was interested to see what it did. Stood up pretty hard from that spot actually. For some of the regulars to the ball reviews that I do, what do you think? Like, you see me bowl quite a lot. Do you like this new grip? Do you like what my hand's doing? This is still early days. I only changed it yesterday, so we're still messing around a little bit, but so far it feels like I've got less stress on my hand. Okay, there's number 6. Hopefully I'm counting correctly, and Roddy will be keeping a little tracker in the corner of where we're at. But like I say, this is the second time I've done this, so I don't know whether I did it better first time or second time. But 7. Got away with that one a little bit. Didn't quite catch that off my hand at the bottom. But I kind of still, like, whether it's a combination of having better ball roll, the lane condition being really easy, or this ball, I wasn't getting away with those hits last week, shall we say, with the other grip. There we go. A bit more aggressive, kept it in the oil. Like I say, this ball is way stronger than I thought it was going to be. Really digs in. Definitely not as much, definitely not as angular as some other balls that we've had, but I think that's good. I think it's got that chance to be good ball off your benchmark ball for something a little quicker. Ooh, that was not very good. Got that one started, got around it, big 4. So, let's see if we can get these last couple of strikes. Let's go a little straight with one. I'm gonna get my hand up the back of it, go a little straight and see what that does. Man, if I had $10 for every time I move right on a house shot and 2-pin, oh my God, I'd make more money a year than EJ Tackett. Let's see if I can make it a bit better than that. That's better. Okay. Now I think on our quest for 10 strikes, that's number 9, but it might be number 8. Might be number 8. Let's get really far left. I'm gonna get left and I really like kind of rotate one, see what that does. Just proves we don't take any out, because that was awful. Wow, that was a bad shot. All right, let's have a better attempt. Get left, but actually get the balls to the right. Just not ready for the big time. Let's round this video out. I think that's 10, but I have a feeling I'm being too nice to myself, so I'm going to throw one more. Let's see if we can get this strike to finish. Oh God, this is taking a while. There we go. Hopefully I didn't need that strike and Roddy can cut out a bunch of the nonsense in between. Thanks for watching, guys. The Rockstar Amped is out October 26th, I believe. There she is, Rockstar Amped. So thanks for watching. If you could hit the subscribe button, we went past 30,000. Much love, thank you very much. We will see you in the next one. Please check out the shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 a.m. Central. Me and Chris have a variety of guests. We chat away about subjects in the bowling industry, what affects the PBA Tour, and ways to improve. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now.